Hi, my name is Nick Olson. I am the head coach with T8. What we're going to talk about today is a little bit about why runners have an issue with losing muscle and eventually having a very, very slow and low metabolism. One of the things that happens when you start running, especially long distance where your heart rate is up really high, is that your body's going to start metabolizing all your muscle, so all your protein in your body. Our bodies operate in different systems of where it's going to take our fuel from. So let's say that you go for a run where your heart rate is up 75% plus. What your body's going to start digging into for fuel to fuel you is it's going to go for your muscles first, what's in them, which is glycogen. When that's emptied out, which for most people is really fast, especially for runners because they don't have a lot of muscle, they're going to start going to synthesizing protein to create energy. So glycogen and protein. The protein is what tears down your muscle. Now the issue in that is that the less muscle you have, the less calories you burn. So if the fat is staying, and that means you're getting fatter and keeping the same fat on your body, you're getting fatter and fatter because you lose all that muscle tissue. So we got something called an RMR, which is called your resting metabolic rate. Okay? So if you were lay on bed all day, how many calories would you burn? We would want that to be as high as possible so we can eat more. So we don't have to go out and run 10 miles a day in order to maintain our weight. Okay? So the more muscle we have, because muscle burns more calories than fat, the higher our RMR will be. Means we burn more calories when we're inactive. So we want to make sure that we focus on strength training. We don't overdo it in the cardio area that's high intensity. Again, the running is 75% plus in heart rate, which is normally what happens. Most people have a really hard time keeping it low. What we want to find is the sweet spot. Okay? We want to find the sweet spot in where we burn as many calories as possible without creating an overdrive in our body and where it starts metabolizing the protein. But we want to keep fat as fuel. Okay? Again, how we do that is heart rate monitoring. So you want to make sure you stay right around between 60% and 70% of your max heart rate constantly when you're doing cardio. That way you get max benefit out of your workout and burning fat calories. So that's where you want to be. You don't want to be running on a treadmill constantly all day long, not lifting any weights, not eating enough proteins if you want to have a lean body, if you want to have a healthy body. If your goal is sports related and you want to do running, that's great. Then you should absolutely go ahead and do that. But if your goal is to have a low body fat percentage and a high metabolism, then running has its own issues. And I would definitely recommend something else. Thank you. That's all for today. Nick Olson, T8 Coach.